It is main event day. We're here at Guy Fieri's Flavour Town. We're just waiting for Trig to arrive. Gonna have some breakfast, eat as much as you can, fuel us up for the day, and then waiting for the seat draw to be done as well. So once that's done, I'll post that up, see if there's any names on there, if we recognise anyone. But yeah, today is the day. Let's bag comfort. Alright, breakfast had. We're prepping for the main. Just punting away before we start. Getting in a hole first. Yeah, exactly. Getting her pissed off, yeah. We've got 45 minutes till kick off. Hello.
Good morning, how are you?
Yeah, good, you?
And your app.
Oh, app, yeah.
Thank you so much. See the train starting?
So, end of day, we've bagged, thank you, we've bagged a measly 31,200. It was not the best of times for the last level, but we'll get into maybe some hands later. But for now, I'm having a pump and a beer with Trig, who's bagged chunks, 120. What a day.
Dead chuffed.
Dead chuffed, yeah. So yeah, we'll maybe get some hands later, but that's the update. Okay, late update, just to try and get one out there. Some hand histories, very briefly. Ones that I can remember. You've all asked me about the first one that was reported on Poker News. Obviously I had the fucking 9 there. Ace 9 of clubs. Opened, he free bet, I peeled, comes 9-9, 5, check, bet 3.5k, which was quite a big bet into the pot. I raised to 12, he calls, turns a 9, which is good and bad. It gives me quads, obviously, which is great, but like anything that I'm repping, like flush draws and just aren't there anymore. Like I just give up here 99% of the time unless I've got 9. So anyway, I barrel 12k on the turn and he calls. Then on the river he's got about 30 left, 28 maybe left, and I probably should have just bet 20k here, but I ended up betting just ripping it because it's pretty standard just to rip it in that spot, all in. But in the main event, maybe I should have just bet like 15 or 20k and just got a crying call. He ended up folding. He said something like, "Oh, nice play with aces," before he folded, which, like, I don't know whether he actually did fold like jacks through kings. I don't know, but there was a lot of history between us as well. The hand before I just took off him with no showdown and stuff. So yeah, I just feel like putting him all in makes him want to fold a bit more. So maybe I should have just not got greedy and took 15 or 20k off him and moved on. But that's even if to say he had jacks through kings. So yeah, that was the first hand. And then I can't remember all the levels, which levels they were, but another notable hand was obviously we had 103, 105k or whatever going into second or third level, which was a nice start. But when you're blind on blind and you raise king jack and it comes jack 10 8 and the turn comes a king, and the river comes a 5 and there's no flush. And he's just flopped it with Queen 9 on Jack 10 8. You're going to do some chips in, and that's literally, you know, that was one of the hands that took us down from 100k to 75-ish, something like that. I can't remember. He made it fairly cheap on the river, to be fair. He could have made it a lot worse, but yeah, I think, yeah, maybe 70-ish, something like that. And then, yeah, it was weird. We kept winning some pots, and then blind v blind, we just kept on getting collared. So that was one of them. The very next round, I remember, we had ace 4, and he opened small blind, I peeled, and it just comes like, what was it, like 6, 6, 7, something like that. And then it turns an ace, and obviously I've got ace 4 and he's got ace 9, so we're going to lose some chips in that spot as well. The river bricked out for the split. You know, it was below his 9, so his 9 actually played when we got to showdown. Yeah, just a few tilting hands like that. And then the main biggest hand, when we obviously had like, we was floating around 70k for a long while. We've opened aces, and sort of guy 3 to our left has peeled. We opened it under the gun +1, and he's peeled like hijack. Flops come, it's just a pair of us, and the flops come king, king 3, I think, 2 diamonds, and we've got the ace of hearts and the ace of clubs. So it's come king, king 3, 2 diamonds, 1 spade. I've led the flop, he's peeled, and turns come king, king 3, 5. Now it's 2 spades, 2 diamonds. So I'm going for 3 streets here against, either charging him for his flush draw, or like if he's got sort of hands like 10s, he's just going to call me down. My rep weren't great. It was like perfect time to kind of get aces and that sort of thing. So yeah, king, king 3, 5, 2 flush draws, diamonds and spades, and I've got aces with ace of clubs and ace of hearts. River is another king, so it's king, king 5, 3, king. Can't really check call where, because when he snaps checks back 10s, I'm just fucking wanting up the table. So I'm kind of just looking for a third street of value, really. And I bet 11k on the river after going, I think it was 20, something like 2500 flop, 5.5k turn, and 11k river. And then he thinks for a bit, and then makes it fucking 30k, leaving about 10k of his stack back. I mean, I should bet fold a lot here, just knowing that he's never gonna kind of turn it, never gonna be bluffing. But we ended up, just because we have because we don't have both flush draws, we don't block both flush draws. It's like more often of a call than just having, like, if I had ace of diamonds, ace of spades, it's a bit different. You can't really have many ace-X combo spade draws or diamond draws. So when I've got the perfect 2 aces, and yeah, I've just got to call a bit more. I randomized it, and yeah, whether me calling like 1 in 5 is too much still, probably, but that's where I randomized it, and landed on the call. So yeah, we flicked in the other 20k, and obviously he shows us ace king, so with the ace of spades, obviously. So he had one of the cards we want him to have, but not the other. Yeah, I probably want that 20k back, in truth, in this comp, but it's just so fucking tilting. My rep was, got to bear in mind as well, my rep is on the table was quite, you know, quite ready to be paid off. So yeah, I don't know. It's probably a pretty bad call all in all, but it's still fucking tilting run out, and yeah, that left us with 28k ish, something like that. So yeah, we ground the last level, the last hour or hour and a half, and finished up on 32k, which is It's not fine, but it's the bag. It's 40 bigs for Tuesday. 800 big blind. Would like to sort of get things moving fairly sharpish on Tuesday, but yeah, bit annoying. 60k to 105k without really showing a hand in the first 25 minutes, and then to finish on 30k, 32k. Yeah, frustrating, but yeah, day off tomorrow, back on Tuesday.